So, we went with the son of the war chief and uh, are closing in, and I think he's with us.
Okay, they're heading back.
And I like the fact, and I guess that was also something with Metro Exodus, or the Metro series, maybe not Exodus. I don't remember, but like I guess bullets were also currency in that game, and I like the fact that the metal shards, while it's kind of like Dark Souls a little bit. I don't want to make too big a comparison there. That's not fair to this because I really do like this, but the fact that you use the metal shards for crafting and for purchasing
That's what they took.
um, it is cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Kind of, it really makes you
War Chief,
uh,
our scouts found
justify
enemy camps in the
what you're
ruins,
getting and what
guarding
you're
the
doing.
approach to the ring of metal.
Then we should hit those camps
And it got
first.
me into trouble a
Make
couple
sure they stay
times,
clear.
and
Agreed.
that's
Wipe out the
resource
camps.
management
My
that
enemies will
I
have no
really
place
like
to
that when
stand.
games do that well,
I'll
and
take out
this
the
this
other ones.
does.
We'll
This
send
does
waves to each camp along
resource
the way.
management
What you start,
very
they'll help
well.
finish.
So again, same thing here. We're supposed to be taking out like 3 of these camps that are so far apart, and they have so many people. And this may be this may be much more my shortcoming rather than the game, but I just could not figure out how to make my weapons stronger. And so again, as soon as we're spotted, as soon as we break the stealth format of the combat, uh, the squad comes in and has to help us. Um,
The camps
so
have been dealt with.
took forever,
Now to
took
the ring of metal.
forever to get those 3
High
camps.
walls protect the
Um,
enemy. We
but
have to
but we
scale
got
the
it.
height.
Um,
Under fire if we're detected.
I have
oh
another
crap! I
idea.
was gonna say something in that
There
last
is
clip, but
a
I
weakness.
forgot.
Send me in alone, and I'll exploit it. If I'm successful, I'll blow a hole in those walls big enough for the entire war party to charge through.
Sounds like a plan. So long as I get to
I don't
command.
remember how she
A war
knows
chief
that.
should be grateful for 2 arrows so eager to spring from the bow. Yes, Varl. Go with Aloy as her spearmate, but
My arrow or spear? Yes, here we go. Okay. I like the teamwork. I like, if you're going to have an NPC, I like formatting it this way.
I've been seen.
But again, it's also, I like, you could probably not do it that way, obviously, but this game is way, way, way more linear than it wants to appear. And something like Metal Gear, the Metal Gear games, can totally pull that off because everything about how those games is executed and presented doesn't rely on that the way this does.
Be prepared.
There are alternate ways to get through the map, and especially like Snake Eater, and that was a big departure for the series at that point, kind of the more open world style. But all in all, it's a pretty linear game. Uh, but because you kind of get to choose how you get to it. So I didn't see him go up that little stairway there. I'm just looking at the cursor that I got to get up there. And figure, okay, well, I just got to line it up and I can climb up this ledge. Absolutely not. I can climb up these vines. Absolutely not. I can climb up this other ledge. Absolutely not. And you can see it, I like, to the right to the right there is a goddamn yellow rope. But because this game has the day and night mechanic, it didn't stand out. I completely missed it. And that's fine if you have any number of routes to get up to that spot. But you don't. You have one way to get up there. Unless there was just something else that I completely could not see, which is kinda not good design. If there are multiple ways and you can't see any of them, that's not a sandbox. That's not open world. Like, so many things should be able to just climb right up on top of. But you have to do it this one way. You have to grab a yellow rope. And right there, you know, and again, they know it doesn't work. And I just missed him climbing up that way. I just didn't see him do it in that last section. But he is leading you through it because it is not coherent. It's not. It's just you. If you have to have your hand held through it,
Can't hit it from here, though.
so that you see where the yellow ropes are and the spots you can climb up, you're not having an experience. You're not playing a game. You're essentially playing a walkthrough.
Now all I have to do is make it all happen.
Trying to get everybody's attention. Basically, I gotta go up and try to blow a hole in the defensive structure up here. And I have no way what the right thing, I have no idea. I have no way of knowing what the right thing to do here was. Because there is a ton of enemies. But the goal here is not to get rid of the enemies. The goal is to blow that sky high. And then, I guess she forgets that there are dozens of enemies, and she's just standing there. And that happens. That's what you get. So again, we have a boss fight that the combat doesn't work for this, so the whole tribe is doing it.
All Mother, look upon our victory. A debt of blood is paid. Remember this day, brave Nora.
From your lips to the goddess's ears. Yes, remember it. Be ready to
I wonder how
leave this
far
place.
into the future this
Let
is
your
supposed to be.
spears
I don't
and
think that was
arrows rest
ever
on the bodies of the fallen. They are
discussed.
tainted, like these ruins.
At least not that I can recall.
So, you're Aloy.
I felt so bad for this actress. Because whoever this is
One of them, maybe. I didn't fight
just
alone. You're Maria.
a very attractive actress.
The Karja capital.
Smooth skin, nice eyes, just she is a beautiful, beautiful woman.
They can try.
And then you go back to the ginger, and just every time you look at her, It's like,
Or
oh,
is the project
I don't like
simply
Aloy as much as I
fueled
thought I
with
did.
machines infesting our secret land?
So if I clear out the corrupted machines, they'll open the border?
I suppose. But I can't spare any braves to help you.
Who said I needed help?
You'll clear the valley
Right
all
there.
by yourself.
Shut up. You haven't done enough yet.
Better than good, I hope.
After the proving, we were.
Oh, this guy. Oh, man.
We wanted to strike back, and those corrupted machines left tracks we could follow. We caught up to them at dusk. We fought with all our burning
His,
hatred.
yeah, his tracking is a little bit off here. Oh, my God. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Oh, my God.
And then I was alone. I ran back here, but my party is.
Oh.
Your party is...
Ooh, uncomfortable. Alright, so we got two... I don't even remember what these enemies are called, but we got two of them in the building there. And so basically, I have traps everywhere. And so, down at the left side of the screen, those are your direction pad buttons. So, up uses the green bar underneath your life bar. That's how you heal. Or that's one way to heal. Down uses the item that you have selected. So like right now that's on call. To the right is a stone. And now those are my potions. But you know what else you have to use your left thumb for is moving around. And so in the middle of this combat here, basically I have to stop moving so that I can heal. And you know, sometimes you can get it when you're knocked down and all of that kind of stuff. But again, it's like that's not dynamic combat. That is, hey, find a way to bring the combat to a screeching halt so that you can get healed up. And it just that's not exciting combat. It's I'm like trying to see the weak points. Using the focus just slows everything down so hard. It's not made for this frantic kind of combat, which it seems it devolves into a lot of the time.
Varl spoke of a bandit camp and some metal ruins. That must be the place there.
And so we run into this guy again. This gets into the whole like there's a bandit clearing
You're glad.
dynamic. I don't remember what they call them.
Look there, those old rocks. A bandit clan squats on them. Disturb the rocks and they'll come wriggling out. Worms that they are.
Bandits.
Like,
Where have they come from?
The Nora are in trouble.
not villages,
Spread like blood.
strongholds maybe. Is it stronghold? You got to clear out these strongholds, and again, it's all stealth based. It's just not fun to me. I do not enjoy it. I don't have fun doing it.
Talked about this kind of behavior.
I can see how somebody would. I know a lot of people who really like the Metal Gear Solid games, and I just don't. Not because they're bad. Those are good games. This is kind of a bad
I have
game.
no reason to trust you.
Trust is a rare egg to find.
Kind of. There's a difference between something being bad and something being not good.
Concern about the state of these lands.
I say this is bad because there are so many crutches given to the player specifically to patch over
Of course not.
the shortcomings of the developers.
All right. Someone has to stop them from hurting others.
And
Where, you know,
we'll
a
stop
good
them
game
from
will just change something that doesn't work and replace it with something that does. This game should have done that, but the aesthetic is ultimately what they were after, I think. So we cleared it out. It took forever. It wasn't any fun. And that's the I don't have fun playing this. I want to like it. It's just not fun.
I didn't find your partner.
They killed him. I hardly feel surprised. He was already getting cocky when we carved through the last bandit camp. I thought,
I suppose he is supposed to be the antithesis
no great loss.
to Aloy, where they pretty much look the same, but obviously he's a piece of shit man, where she is a
You're
good,
not just a traveler.
centered woman.
And the way you hold your gun.
I said a concerned traveler.
He is happy to kill men, not only happy but avoids killing robots,
That's the place I
machines,
belong.
whatever. I don't know. They're trying to do something.
Have you ever thought about hunting
Maybe we'll see if
machines?
it ever comes to fruition, but I doubt it. Hello. Oh my. I don't even remember what happened there. New prototype,
Perfect.
I suppose. Or I guess it wouldn't be prototypes because there's no actual machine creator, I guess.
Yeah.
I really want to like this game. So yeah, we are approaching like what I assume is the big center of the town, and these people who are just like watching me. How many people have they seen in this world ride by on a machine? You know, like where is either the pandemonium? I haven't fought one of these yet. These are the big ones. The Thunderjaw. That's kind of like that's what was in all the trailers and everything. And I have not fought one of those yet. I'm taking a break from this game for right now. Like I said, I wasn't having any fun with it. Even when you're riding this thing, and to be honest, I hate mount mechanics in games. That to me, that's just another way of saying like, hey, we made this environment too big to be any fun. So, and they limited your fast travel. You have to use items to fast travel, which is cool. I'm fine with that. Again, resource management, all of that. If you're going to fast travel to a fire, you better make sure you really want to go. Cool, no problem. Whatever. But when you have to have mounts, it's just like, oh yeah, sorry gang, we put way too much space between where you are and the fun. And like right here, I mean, there is a machine at the border of this city, and nobody is freaking out. Why not? Why aren't they freaking out here? Wouldn't they be? I don't get it. I don't. Well, I do. It's just that's not what the focus of the game was. The focus was right here. It was that texture, it's the facial animations, it's the waving of the feathers, and just that's what the game is. And that's why it's disappointing. It is not. There are so many games that look brilliant that are just turds. This isn't a turd.
Make way. All the way to Meridian just to see.
But man, it's close.
Have you been drinking?
Not really. A little. So you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Is she?
Oh yeah, she's a Nora.
They're letting anyone into the city these days.
Who said it?
Okay, how are we gonna get in?
Was it?
Looks like Owen kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Owen knew I was targeted.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
And I'm really trying to
They?
figure out whether I think
They told him to obey or they'd kill his
Aloy
family.
is actually a protagonist.
There's your proof.
And that was another reason I never
He writes about
I
leaving me in the order to kill me.
always had a hard time getting into the Metal Gear games as well. And maybe Phantom Pain was a little bit different. Yeah, this is the exciting action you get from Horizon Zero Dawn. Sit, wait, sit, wait.
They're still looking.
Sit, wait, sit, wait. I never really felt like, and again, you can get away with that in something like that, in something like Metal Gear, where the protagonist is a soldier, somebody who is simply to follow orders. And that's kind of what he does. Like, he has no character agency. He tends to not do things. Things happen to him, and he's kind of pulled through the adventure, the story. But you know, that meta quality works in something like that. Whereas with this, her kind of getting pulled through everything is a big disconnect.
Who is this?
Because everything is just, hey, go do this. Hey, come talk to me. Hey, go do this. Hey, go do this. Hey, go do this. There, at no point is Aloy ever making the decision for these things. She's not a likable protagonist. Because you know that in Metal Gear you can empathize with Snake a little bit. Oh, thank God we got a yellow rope on the ladder. So here is another instance where the way to deal with the threat is outlined in yellow for you. So you just go around the top, sniping all these guys out. But I'm assuming this is where it kind of breaks, it starts to break away from that a little bit. Because now, instead of having a whole crew of guys, we only have one guy to help us out. So that's how you make a game harder. Nice big forward spin to just jump right off the ledge there. And again, to be fair, a number of the issues I have with these characters and all of that, like, those could be cleared up through the story as you get further in. I don't know. I don't, whether or not I beat this game, I really don't know. Right now I'm playing Persona 5 and Ease 8, and Ease 8 kind of shit the bed a little bit too. They're kind of doing some developmental things that, again, it's just an inauthentic way to expand the game time rather than just making a short, concise, good game. I don't think you can climb up that. I don't think there's any way to interact with that. So I may have gone backwards. I don't think so, though. I don't know what happened right there. The Ravagers just killed somebody. And again, like that. So when I got that mount earlier, like one thing, and so that probably is what I'm supposed to do right there. I'm probably supposed to go possess one of those one of those machines, and you know, have them storm the camp. But that's not how I want to play this game. I don't want to have to rely on support. And so that Olin guy is down there.
Kill her!
No, you had your
Finish this!
And he's completely indestructible now. Like, I watched him get killed like 5 times, and he just gets knocked out and gets right back up. So again, you still have a helper, you still have assistance, but now you got 2 of those corruptors, and it's just disappointing. I really want to like this game. I just don't. And so once I figure out how to do this crap, I'll probably pick it back up again and get a little beyond it. But as of right now, I'm kind of taking a break. I have games I actually want to play, and man, this just isn't one of them, and that's really disappointing.